I'm gonna die anyways. Oh, I thought those were bandages. We can just hope for a med kit out of here. I'll be happy. Oh, there's bandages right there.
Thanks.
How are they spectating me and I didn't kill them? You must have died to a trap or something.
I know, right?
Shut up.
Are you gonna watch the stream, dude?
Hold on, I gotta get my phone.
Get your phone.
Why would I watch it on the game?
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to...
You're dumb.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over the first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Switch it up, babe. Fastball straight in the middle.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup
You just call
is
somebody
they got to
fat.
be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Hit in the air out to center field. Kepler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dozier has a play. And that ends the inning. They go down 1-2-3 in the first for Phil Hughes. The Twins coming up. No score. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting.
He didn't even
here.
loot.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right?
I know, right, man?
Sometimes it's hard to master
Makes no sense.
even 2 or 3. But if you can master
He didn't even
5
loot the
like he has,
whole play.
you'll be in pretty good shape.
Check swing grounder to the right side.
You're trash.
The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I don't know how to bat.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire.
Yeah, I know.
Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts
He just
here
wasted
to
his
open
money.
the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Kepler.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Win.
Digging in now for Philadelphia.
Aaron Altair.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Aaron Altair.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Fastball, babe. Let me do that again. Fastball.
Did your mom just buy you that?
Here comes the 0-1.
Okay, that's a waste
Wave
of
and a
money.
miss, a tick behind
You're
a good
going,
fastball.
man,
Yeah,
what?
the rain
This game
starting to
sucks.
intensify here.
I'm
It's
fat. I
coming
should just
down
be
a little
eating
heavier now. We'll see
cheeseburgers.
how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see
Are
the
you gonna
umpires
make me
come to bring the ground crew
fat
out here.
boy?
The infield, around the mound, and around
I
the
don't
home
think
plate
so.
area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up
Just
defensively.
farted.
And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what
Does
he
it smell
can do
good?
from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his
Smells like
defense,
ASAP.
his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this
That's not
while
good,
his
man.
hair never moves.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, shot foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Change up to the right. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 1, 2.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Fastball straight to the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2
Cause I am
once more.
a green wave.
To be chopped foul here at home plate. This gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
No, 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 no,
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Fastball to the left upstairs.
Into the box now, number 4. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Cutter right, but downstairs.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Fastball straight in the middle.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I didn't do it at all.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Change up, middle, downstairs to the nutsack.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Altair moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's all the wood he had.
Pause.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Altair is after it, and that's the third out. So they breeze through this half.
Bro, come on!
Two full. Up next will be Nick Williams. He
So it's a freaking nose
guy
cannon.
who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes.
They always giving
They
that
might
person
want
a
to start
freaking scar.
swinging a little bit
It's
earlier
not
in the
even
count.
fired.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting
They
the
should
ball
be
in
fucking
play.
die in real life.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Michael Franco. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kepler is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Josh isn't even much of my stream.
Here's Robbie Grossman, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Herrera is right there, one down.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shut up.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters
So-
rarely feel like they win, and I don't think he likes getting run
Yes.
up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure
We don't know how to
that
hit
he
the
didn't
ball.
go around.
Standing in now, Ehre Adrianza, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely.
Run, Jordan, run.
So here's Joe Mauer, who was called out on strikes to open the home first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Please don't catch. Please don't catch.
Altair is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll head to
Please
the
do not
fourth,
come over
still
here.
Scoreless.
Oh my god.
Please go over
Way too
there.
much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Another change up upstairs, middle, titties.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well,
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
that is not safe, dude. Come on.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
High in the air out to center field. Kepler's on his horse. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't
Where's
get
the
there,
ball?
and it's into center field.
Great, we lost.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phils get just one despite this RBI triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Dozier. First time up, he went down looking.
Ryan Dozier.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Oh, batters suck.
2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop. Number 4.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily.
Cody, you don't know how to throw.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. He's set, here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Williams is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him floating. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Garver waits on it, and that's the third out. We'll see Logan Morrison start the next twin up. Logan Morrison will start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now at the side. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chance here for Dozier at second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Looking snipers.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Kepler is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and two.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. On 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. The windup and the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Santana fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way.
Oh, come on.
Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Michael Franco.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming now from Hughes. In there, 0-1.
one of the keys to pitching late in the games. First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Ready for another shot now, Max Kepler. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. No hits to this point. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
This is pulled into right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranded. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2 from Hughes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up, a play at the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he drops it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And a throw over to 3rd. Don't want to forget about it. And he'll look over to 3rd here once more. keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hoskins on third. Herrera at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out.
Driven to right field and deep. Grossman going back on it at the track. And the runner is in from second. Now 2 runs have scored. Williams takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Going for strikeout number 15. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly... Here's Robbie Grossman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He swings and rounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Up next for Minnesota, Eury Adrianza. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Altair has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the Twins 1. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Popped him up. Mauer is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adrianza over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it. But he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. The throw will go to third, and they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course. Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, it's obvious these guys were talking in the dugout, trying to figure this guy out, and it finally happened. They've seen all his stuff. They know how he wants to attack, and they anticipated that pitch. Hard to surprise hitters this late into an outing.
Edelbray Ramos will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Logan Morrison started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Herrera is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.